Hey there, Bryant Cook, the owner at the Epic Storm. You can find me at Bryant A. Cook on Twitter, but also check the description down below for all of my other social channels. Today I am playing Rograkh, son of Rograkh, and Silas Renn, Seeker Adept as my commanders. This is a turbo ad nauseam strategy. That said, we do have backup plans of Underworld Breach, but every single game ends with Thassa's Oracle.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Drake Sasser, and I was a competitive grinder on the SEG Tour. You can find me at all my social links listed in the description below. Today, I'll be playing a mono-red storm deck with Birgi, God of Storytelling, at the helm. Birgi herself functions as a Ruby Medallion effect, generating unbelievable amounts of mana during a combo turn. As such, the deck is reminiscent of the Ruby Red Legacy deck. Once a sufficient storm count's been reached, the deck looks to end the game by using Lethal Grape Shot or Aetherflux Reservoir.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Dre, and you can find my spirits-related content on YouTube under my real name, Andre Segarra, or my username, RearrangedAS. Today, I'll be playing Winota stacks, which looks to control the game using smaller creatures and locking effects, and Winota, Joiner of Forces, to power out lots of them at once.
Hello, my name is Alex McKinley of the EpicStorm.com, and today I am playing Araumi of the Dead Tide. This is a Thassa's Oracle Spellseeker-focused control combo deck. It's generally a little bit slower than a lot of the Turbo Nas variants you'll see. It wins straight through lock pieces, and I'm hoping to draw lots of cards and empty my library today.
As I mentioned in the intro, today I am playing Rograkh, son of Rograkh, along with its partner Silas Renn, Seeker Adept. The goal of this deck, as I said, was to cast ad nauseam very quickly. Well, that's not everything about the deck. We are a Peer into the Abyss deck where, Yawgmoth's Will, Underworld Breach strategy, a bunch of different things. This is a pretty common deck. I'm not going to do an in-depth deck tech today, but I am going to cover some of the highlights that I've changed. So the first thing is that I cut Spire of Industry for Phyrexian Tower. Phyrexian Tower is a land ritual that you can use with your commander Rograkh to generate 2 mana on the first turn. Well, why is this better than Spire of Industry? Well, if you look over here, we only have, we only have, is that 8? Yes, 8 0-mana artifacts to support Spire of Industry on the first turn. That means that most of the time it's going to be a colorless mana source to start off the game, which is sort of a problem. So I'm not really interested in playing Spire of Industry when instead I could have guaranteed black on turn 1 whenever I draw Phyrexian Tower, which is just a little bit more interesting to me. Being able to even further accelerate into ad nauseam or necropotence very quickly is definitely something that I'd like to do. So Phyrexian Tower is the choice that I've made over Spire of Industry. Moving on. In the main deck, I am playing a Reign of Filth, a card that is very popular in Legacy ad nauseam tendrils for fueling Cabal Ritual. In this deck, not only does it fuel Cabal Ritual, it also fuels Underworld Breach for creating more cards to escape away to bring back your other cards. So Reign of Filth is pretty good in those things, but something that is often said about Rograkh combo in competitive EDH or competitive Commander is that it doesn't play well in longer games. Well, Reign of Filth, kind of defies that. It gets better and better as the game goes. So not only are you a fast combo deck, Reign of Filth helps you better in the longer games. So it's a super powerful effect, definitely worth playing, and a little surprised that Moralists aren't playing it. So I believe that is the only change that I've made at the 1 mana slot. Another change that I've made is Winds of Rebuke over Repeal. Repeal is a pretty common card in lists that I did a lot of studying before making any tinkering to this list. And Repeal was a very commonly played card. Well, the problem with Repeal is if your opponent plays an Archon of Emeria, you have to build up to 4 mana to bounce it, and it's just pretty embarrassing. Winds of Rebuke is just a lot more easy to cast. It's better against taxing effects, and it can mess with top deck tutors such as Vampiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor, etc. So Winds of Rebuke, I think, is just the more powerful card in a vacuum. But on top of that, you're a Yawgmoth's Will, right here, plus, where is it? Underworld Breach deck. So it fuels these cards, which is just pretty important. I think overall Winds of Rebuke is probably just the play over Repeal. I don't even own the Winds of Rebuke in paper. I own 4 Japanese Foil Repeals. So I'd rather play Repeal. I just think that Winds of Rebuke is the better card, so I will find one because I just care about winning. So Winds of Rebuke was the selection that I made there. Moving on. Force and Negation. A lot of lists are running Counterbalance as sort of a pet card. Counterbalance is not a consistent choice. I don't care what anyone says. It is not a card that is actually worth playing when you have no way of sculpting outside of a single Brainstorm. So Force Negation stops your opponents from winning the game, which is pretty important. A lot of people say that the drawback behind Force Negation that it doesn't protect your own combo. That's somewhat true. That said, it is still a cancel effect, and I think the Counterbalance isn't necessarily great at protecting yourself anyway in the combo turn, so it's a little bit of a flawed argument where I'd rather just have a consistent answer to stopping my opponents winning the game. So I'm a Force Negation supporter. If you're not, that's fine. Continue to run your Counterbalance, but I'm looking to reduce variance and just to increase my consistency of winning the game. And that's what Force Negation does by making sure my opponents don't win it. Yawgmoth's Will. A lot of people are cutting this card recently, and it blows my mind. So, Yawgmoth's Will, the drawback behind it is that this deck sometimes wins via Underworld Breach with Brain Freeze and Thassa's Oracle, and you can't do that if you've already cast a Yawgmoth's Will. So a lot of people are really down on Yawgmoth's Will. That said, you could still cast Oracle off of, you could still win the game with Oracle off of, can't talk right now, Demonic Consultation and Tainted Pact. So you don't necessarily need to brain freeze yourself every game, and I think sometimes people get tunnel visioned on that. So instead, just win with another path. The Yawgmoth's Will is still incredibly powerful. It's one of the most broken cards in the history of Magic the Gathering. You should probably be playing it. That's my 2 cents. And then from there we have Necropotence, a card that a lot of people don't play because it costs triple black. Well, most of our mana base supports triple black. I just added in a Phyrexian Tower to help support triple black. On top of that, I added in Rain of Filth to support triple black. Necropotence is just so powerful that you want to be winning the game very consistently, and drawing 20 cards on the first or second turn will certainly help you do that. So Necropotence is just super busted. You should be playing it, in my opinion. So that's why we are running this card. And just a heads up, I chose the arts that I own in paper. So this is why I have this artwork for Necropotence. It's not that I don't love the Ice Age art, but Ice Age art doesn't come in Japanese foil. So I own a Japanese foil EMA copy, so that is what I am playing today. If you don't like any of the arts, I apologize in advance, but these are what I own. I believe those are the extent of the changes that I've made today. If you have any thoughts or questions or suggestions, always leave those in a comment down below. I do my best to answer all of them, I promise. I've played maybe 30 or 40 online matches with this deck so far, so I have some experience, but I wouldn't say that I'm an expert quite yet. I'm still learning. So if you have any, suggestions on my play, always happy to hear those out. I might not agree with you, but I'm willing to listen. I have a lot of combo experience in my life. I've been playing combo forever, or what it feels like. I created the Epic Storm in 2006, and I've played it since then, but I've been playing combo even before that, and I've never really quit. So I've cast a Dark Ritual or 2 in my lifetime. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I really do. This is my first cEDH video here on this channel, so let me know how it goes. There will be paper videos in the future. I am working on building this deck in paper. As of right now, I am 7 cards short, with a lot of those cards being in the mail, so hopefully I'll be able to join some other people in paper play soon. But for now, we are playing on Magic the Gathering Online, which is just a little bit more easy for card accessibility anyway. Alright, that's my intro. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the first game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. That said, there's no better way of showing your support than becoming a member of this channel. You get sweet perks, and we get to keep making combo content. The perks get better and better each level you go up. They also stack. To start off, with our Storm Fan tier, you unlock our private members section of our Discord, which comes with a highlighted user profile and then some awesome badges and emotes for YouTube. Looking for sideboard help? Become a Stormtrooper, our middle tier, for 2 sideboard guides of your deck choice every single month, on top of 50% off donation decks. Did we mention you also get 10% off merchandise from our shop? With our top tier, the Combo Cabal, you get a free donation deck every single month, 15% off merchandise from our shop, early access to private deck lists, and the most valuable perk in my opinion, videos early. That's right, you heard it, early access to all videos. But maybe sweet perk, secret deck list, early access to videos isn't for you, but you'd still like to show your appreciation. Make sure to check out theepicstorm.com/shop for card singles and Storm swag. Please don't forget to use your membership discounts. Finally, if you want to see your combo deck here on this very YouTube channel, make sure to visit theepicstorm.com/donation decks, where all you have to do is attach your TXT file and pick a donation tier. With our Epic tier, you can even join me in a video to showcase your bold brew in person and explain the ins and outs of your strategy. Card availability won't be an issue due to our new sponsor, Card Hoarder. With Card Hoarder, renting is super easy. If you're looking to get into Magic Online, there isn't a better, more affordable solution than Card Hoarder. Fun fact, you can rent the Epic Storm for 7 tickets a week, which is just a great deal. There are many ways you can support us. Just pick whatever is best for you. In the meantime, let's play some Magic. All right. Hello, everyone. Ready to go.
Hello, hello.
All right, sweet. I'm going to take my mulligan.
Spoiler alert, I am not shipping this sweet, sweet hand.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm a keep selling.
Oh, no.
So for those of you that
Luckily.
are unaware, Drake Sasser, Birgi, Alex McKinley, Araumi, I believe that's how you say that. And then
Yeah.
Dre is on Winota.
Love me some Birgi.
To Winota.
No white or green in the pod. Oh no, there is white. There's Winota. There's just no green. All right, all right. No green.
So while we're recording today, I have pushed a mute on so that way I can narrate my plays. At some point today, I'm going to mess that up, and the 3 opponents will hear what my hand is, so I can't wait for that to happen.
I'm gonna take my mulligan to 6.
All right, so it looks
City of Brass, the perfect Magic Online card.
Oh yeah.
like don't pick the wrong color. Auto yield to that ability.
Always yield to that one.
Oh, man, yeah. Always yield button is definitely your friend.
Yeah, we're gonna get used to Magic Online in this first game, I think, but I'm excited.
Okay, now it's my turn. Draw. I had an upkeep stop last night after playing because I wanted to do something in my upkeep and just didn't realize that I had shut it off and really hurt myself.
Well, it's
Oof.
not on by default, so that might be the issue, but
All right, and then I'm going to cast my Rograkh, or however you pronounce that little kobold's name, and pass the turn.
that's why we call him Roger.
Oh, his name's Rog. I refuse to call him Roger.
Oh, too many of these small red creatures have nicknames now. There's Rogs, there's Rags. How do you keep them all in touch? Like, I'm going to mess these up like some, I don't know, granddad trying to get his kid's name correct. Like, this is just not going to work.
Another Mana Vault. Also, I'm hoping I don't face a whole lot of Ragavans soon.
I mean, I got one in my deck, but I would have to draw it.
Okay, Grim Monolith. Quite the start here.
Grim Monolith, Rutrow.
It ain't bad. Deck's good at making mana.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Look at that.
Fancy seeing you here.
All right, I guess I'm the only one without a Mana Vault.
You... Bryant is confirmed not in the Cool Kids Club.
I mean, we already knew that. Lotus Petal. I'm gonna auto yield to that trigger.
Yeah. Mana Vault. Another well-designed UI card for online play.
So I've probably played 30 matches online at this point, or 30 games online at this point. I wouldn't say that I'm an expert, but I actually don't mind playing online. It feels pretty quick to me.
Yeah, I think that a lot of the loading screen that you'd see from paper play of like, you take 5 minutes to find your one of shockland or dual land off your fetch land is a lot faster.
Yeah, no shuffling.
It makes it makes up for all these triggers, which we're moaning about them, but they're really not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Name Mana Vault. Name Mana Vault.
Oh, I'm going
Little sus.
That is 100% happening. So I don't know what to tell you.
Tap your mana vault.
Love
Using damage. What are you doing?
I have 40 life. Who cares?
True.
Name Spring Leaf Draw.
Nauseam. Unreal.
Mana Vault was the name. Ooh, Spirit of the Lab.
Hey, that's a little rude. Can we talk about this?
Yeah, that was very aggressive for no reason.
Gonna cycle this now, get it out of the way.
Oh yeah, just go get your Thassa's Oracle, no big deal.
I am very aggressive for no reason.
Okay.
I hear,
Oh, so Alex picked up Spellseeker with the Wizard cycling.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Step through. Very fun Modern Horizons 2 card. You never cast it, but it's just an uncounterable tutor for all your best cards.
Yeah.
So Mom's in play. Draw.
Anything involving the word Modern Horizons 2 is always super scary.
I have to think about this for a second. Sorry.
Unfortunately, Spirit of the Labyrinth doesn't turn off Ad Nauseam. Ad Nauseam doesn't literally draw cards, but...
Alright, so I'm going to cast this City of Brass because we love triggers here.
Oh,
Bryant casts his land,
Resolves.
Classic.
The most powerful of wizards.
Alright, so I've muted. I could cast Rain of Filth here and then get 4 mana to cast Tainted Pact for Oracle and then Demonic Consultation, but that requires 5 mana to win. I don't have 5 mana. Alright, so I'm going to take 1 damage here because who doesn't love taking damage, am I right?
I mean, I'm planning on doing it, so that's where
And then I'm going to snap the Spirit of the Labyrinth.
Good man.
I was using that.
That's nice. I mean, Alex is just going to win the game on his turn anyway. Untap our 2 lands here.
I've relying on my mana to be shaped a little bit differently.
Make sure that I click on the black mana with City of Brass, so that way I don't get bit in the butt. And then tap my Roger.
Little Necro?
A little bit of Necro action.
Little Necro. Take some
Little Necro?
Fine with me.
Hiss.
I guess that this also gets run Spirit of the Labyrinth, but okay.
Another thing my spirit
It says
doesn't do
draw.
anything against.
Right? Oh no, it
It does
doesn't.
not-
No.
Reading is very difficult. Why would you expect that I know how to read?
The only thing Necropotence doesn't do is draw.
Yeah, all Brian knows how to do is talk and cast Dark Ritual, so
I mean, I'm pretty good at that.
built a whole career off of it.
Exactly. There's this website, Alex, you may have heard of it, theepicstorm.com.
Maybe sounds vaguely familiar. Heard a bunch of nerds write for it.
I would agree.
It does sound nerdy.
Ban Rite of Flame.
Oh, I'm not the only blue player at the table. This is... I guess Brian counts, but the only blue
Brian is
player that
blue.
would have stopped this Necropotence, so...
All right. I'm going to go to my end step now and draw a whole metric buttload of cards.
Still not drawing.
Oh, it's
Was it
drawing. You just don't
13
know it.
That this says put into your hand.
Nope, it's drawing. Like Ad Nauseam draws cards too. It just has a funny word. Okay, so we can discard a bunch of lands here. That's no secret. Okay, so now we have to figure out what else we want to discard here. We can probably get rid of Windfall, the Rite of Flame, probably the Mox Diamond. Alright, so we need another one. I think...
Brian's looking quite sus.
Yeah,
hand.
Right?
Do not feel great about my
There's
position
a
in
lot
current
going on
game.
over there.
We can get rid of the Tainted
I have a
Pact.
plan. It's not maybe a good plan, but it's a plan.
In this
Yeah, I
mnemonic
mean, you know, if it
betrayal.
stops Brian from winning, then I'm all for it. Most of the time.
He snapped my spirit instead of my mother, and then immediately plays a card that doesn't even care about the spirit. I am super sad right now.
Bryant's a professional. Come on,
Mhm.
don't question the storm ways. He's got it. He's got it figured out. All right.
Yeah.
I think I
Just don't forget to
discard.
exile that mana vault.
It's tough here. I don't actually know what I should discard. Because I can't discard the LED, the Breach, or the Brain Freeze, or else they get exiled to Necro. So I think it's Mana Crypt. Okay, so I finally moved to discard here. I figured out what 7 cards are going to defeat all of you. Get ready to be wrecked.
Brian's exiling Rite of Flame? This is a betrayal.
Mana crypts. All right. Don't need a
What?
mana crypt, eh?
Yeah, my hand's so good I don't need those
He takes
cards.
this.
I can't relate.
He took ban Rite of Flame very seriously, apparently.
Yeah, straight into exile, you know.
I'll show you, nerds. I don't need Rite of Flame. That was a really good draw step.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so let's see what Drake has here.
Let's see what Drake has here. Indeed. I have a mountain. I know that. I know I'm tapping this thing.
So imagine there's going to be a Berg coming here.
I suspect Burger likely.
I think you should totally play Hornfell instead. Sounds good for your
hey,
health.
you do sometimes. It doesn't come up much, but you do sometimes.
I think that there
I
are
love
players
it.
out there who argue that Horn is more powerful than Birgi, but maybe not in this case.
Mana.
True.
For those of you that are unaware, there's the backside of Birgi, Hornfell Horn of Bounty. But unfortunately, the front half is being cast here.
Yeah, the front half tends to make a fair bit of mana.
Yeah, and this is a format where making mana is everything you ever want to do. So
I would always yield to this Birgi trigger.
I already did.
Unless you do want to respond. So I have 5, -2 to 3, 1.
I totally messed up, though. I should have let that spirit in play. I feel like I'm going to die now.
Yep, no
Yeah,
counter magic
like-
in those 7 cards, Brian.
That's the thing that not only wasn't affecting you, but then played a card that very specifically skips your draw step anyway. So, like...
I see what I did.
It's alright, we still like you. We still like you.
A little bit. Deep down.
Bonus round.
Bonus
Uh-oh.
round.
Bonus
That's not
round.
good.
I mean, I don't know. It seems fine. I don't know what y'all are freaking out about. Now, this card, on the other hand, is probably a little bit better.
Whoa.
I think that one might vaguely read win the game here.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just vaguely busto, yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Granted, Drake only does have 1 card in hand, so this might be double Entomb.
It could be double Entomb. That is kind of how this card works,
It could be double
unfortunately.
Entomb.
Yeah, it's a risk. It's a gamble, one might say.
It
Hate
is quite
that.
literally a gamble. Got it.
Ooh. I'm guessing
Well-
Drake did not tutor up Mountain.
Did
I
not
think
turn
I
up
agree with you,
Scarlet
Brian.
Mountain, I admit. Alright. So this is the one I actually want to keep, huh?
Yeah. Brian, I am very F6 here, so I think it's up to you to stop whatever's happening here.
Well, thanks
We
for
can
the
make
free information.
I mean, I let your Necro resolve too. I think you pretty much knew I had nothing.
Where the crap? Is this not alphabetical? I'm gonna lose
Generally
it.
is, yeah.
There it is. Oh yeah, I'm so good at Magic. It's incredible.
Wheel of Misfortune. Hmm.
This is actual Wheel of Fortune.
You guessed it.
It is.
Pretty
My
good against the
spirit!
Necro.
No! My spirit! Why, Brian?
Yeah, get that
You
spirit
could've
on
said
out of
it.
here.
Ah, so that's unfortunate. My hand is really
could've
good,
saved
and it's
us
about to be
all.
exiled. Because it's
Get
all
all that on
discarded
out of here.
cards.
And
Oh,
you're gonna
so
exile the top
funny.
7 too. Go ahead and get those out of here too.
Rip
This
Brian's
was stalled
Thassa's
until
Oracle.
You had to touch stuff.
that stinks.
This problem was already solved.
All right.
It's not a problem. Can we please look? I think we're really looking at this the wrong way. Vamp tutors.
Double
Dual.
vamp.
That doesn't work very well. I just lose extra life for no reason.
Dot.
Where's the card I want? I have to pick the same card again.
I'm glad there's 2 wheels. This hand's horrible.
Mine isn't very
Yeah,
good.
this one's not great.
Fun fact,
Good.
that wheel is going to resolve.
That is a very fun fact.
Even if I could counter it, I'd let it resolve because these 7 cards stink.
Ooh. Yeah, let's keep this.
Ooh, no freeze, LED, or breach left in your deck? Get a
Yeah,
little
I've been
on.
crippled. All of my ways of winning with Oracle are gone.
Ooh. Okay, well that's just pretty good. Casts.
Hey, that's just a Rite of Flame right there.
Okay.
Yeah, the nice dark steel, whatever it's called.
Dark
I
Steel
love Dark
Ingot.
Steel, whatever it's called.
Ingot's the one that costs 3. The one that costs 0. That's indestructible.
Dark Steel. But that one doesn't even add mana. Not Dark Steel Plate.
I don't think that one is supposed to resolve.
It's just like yeah. Oh, there we go.
All right, Drake
Which
doesn't
this
get
is
to
still
win the
vaguely
game.
just 1 Force of Will, even if you had the red blast or whatever. So.
Ooh, I just wanted to kill you all. What gives?
I do not like being killed, my friend.
I don't want to be on the other side of it all killed.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for me this turn then. I'll have to wait till next turn.
Now you can attack and boast twice, right?
I can't attack its summoning 6, sadly.
I mean, on your next turn, though.
I'll
If
be
you
honest,
get
I don't remember what Boast does.
it.
Not
okay.
particularly relevant.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
ask
the
Jeeves
attacking
what
deck, and I
Boast
don't have
does.
any cards with.
There's like one card I would consider
know.
playing with Boast, but it's
The Vampire Tutor
I
guy.
don't know. Boast
No,
is a
that's
pretty new
flat.
mechanic.
Play that
I would
one.
consider Boast to be like a Siri question and not a Jeeves question.
Why do I still have
It's
3
such a
mana?
new
Do you see
mechanic.
this? That I still have 3 mana in my
Oh
mana pool?
yeah, I think that Jewel Load is like a little bit bugged.
Well, it's making me ask between every phase if I want mana or not. This is about to get a little clunky.
Yeah.
You did sacrifice it for no reason. It sounds
Well,
like it's
it
your own
matters
fault.
because it's my Lotus Petal for Breach.
All right, that's fine.
I have very powerful plays here.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose it. Oh no. Oh, this is actual torture. Is there a way to stop this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it is just a slight bug.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
My
there.
turn is going to take a little bit, or rather, my holding of priority is going to take a bit.
Yeah, maybe in the next games, like don't sack it unless your recharge resolves or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely what I should have done just objectively. Because if Birgi gets removed here, I could have had a Lotus, but like, you know,
I would never murder your Birgi ever.
Oh,
Bryant says, looking at the lightning bolt in his hand, salivating.
Toxic. So toxic.
The stone worst.
So hey, we have a bug to report to Magic Online. Maybe it gets it. Ooh,
Deafening
Can we talk about
sounds.
this for a second? Is that something we can do?
Well, you see, I spent a lot of time answering not losing the game, so this is not my job.
I'm in mono red. What do you want from me?
Hey Brian, do you have a concerted defense in your hand, by the way?
I'm thinking here.
I have this little pop-up talking about party.
The exile zone.
I think I have to force this.
I agree. I don't know how you beat it.
I technically have cards. Oh, wrecked.
Very good one.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
I don't think I can win this game.
I think we're gonna get Winota.
Maybe someone else removes the deafening silence and good things happen to you, Bryant.
Well, it's mostly the fact that like all of my Oracle winning cards have been exiled.
That's why we play the Praetor's Grasp, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I can't tell who. Oh, Dre's attacking Alex. As he should.
Yeah.
As he should.
Yeah, the trick for that is you just hover over the creature. See,
Right.
the real solution here is we need to kill Birgi so that we can get it recast to clear all the floating mana.
Actually,
Mm.
it'll be like I never sacked my my Jeweled Lotus. And I
Exactly.
Because I just get to keep the mana anyway.
Yeah. Which I think I've seen this bug before, so it's not just a Birgi interaction of like it not making your mana clear. I think it's just Jeweled Lotus being
Bugged.
bugged. Which, to be fair, I don't believe that
So-
that's a card that's seen a lot of play on Magic Online in most formats.
So I can't cast Wheel here because if I
Well,
cast
So
a
a
Wheel,
question about
I can't
this whole
Oracle
Jewel
to win
Lotus
the
bug.
game.
Can you cast the back half of Birgi using this bugged mana?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I mean, you can use it like normally using Jeweled Lotus. So I assume.
Okay, you can cast the back half of it using Jeweled Lotus.
Yep. And all the like the deflecting swats and stuff, I believe, work with Harnfell in play as well, because that artifact is your commander
Ah.
while it is in play.
So
All right.
it's not a bug, it's a feature. Got it.
I'm going to get Chain of Vapor here to potentially answer this Deafening Silence. And then I just have to draw cards with Necro because I can't win using the Wheel of Fortune because this is in my hand. So I'm just going to get the Chain and play my land for turn. I will not pay 2 life because I can't do anything anyway. And now let's just draw more cards with Necro because who doesn't love killing themselves?
Wait a minute.
Sir, are you okay?
Are you all right? Everything good? Where are we at?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Oh, okay, all right. I was just checking.
Oh, you meant the other way. Yeah, nah. My life's fine. My life's fine. Nothing to see here. I actually just paid off my student loans this week. I just had the chains unlocked. You know, more Japanese foils every month.
Bryant confirmed next Haruya.
Big congrats for that.
Thank you. It only took 10 plus years of paying almost $800 a month.
Wow.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people literally never get to do that, so that's
True,
a
true.
huge milestone, my dude.
Thank you.
Um,
All right, so
wait,
I brought
permanent.
myself down to 9 life. Birgi might actually just deal me lethal. So
That's why you
Are
have
we in
your
the
other
main phase right
commander.
now? Is that what's going on? Did you already move to discards or get your cards rather? Hold on.
no, it says that
Okay, all right.
somebody has a stop right here.
I don't have a stop.
It's
Not
just
it.
the floating mana.
It's
I'm
just
not
my
going to
floating
attack with my
mana.
Rograkh.
I'll block.
Right, it's got so many keyword abilities.
It does.
Oh, it has menace. Never mind. I won't block.
Yeah,
That would not be legal.
damn right. He's the
You go.
son
You
of
can block as well.
Rograkh. He can't be blocked. Auto yield to those. Oh wow, I drew the card I put on top of my deck. I can't believe it.
Such.
Wow.
Gasp.
And I'm going to draw all of the cards.
Oh, I see that.
And discard a whole bunch of lands again. Spoiler alert, I am not keeping Forbidden Orchard at 9 life.
Strange. Very strange.
Funny how that worked out. We could probably get rid of this ad nauseam.
Pretty good one. Powerful card. Isn't that what your deck does?
Yeah, I don't know. Brian's discarding all his favorite cards. I think he just like,
Winning is overrated. That's all I'm
There's
trying
a
to
lot
say.
more
here.
about this format. It's just discard all the good cards. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
discard them, exile them, all the things.
Put them in a stew.
Put them in a stew. Yeah.
Stop. I hate it here.
What's the last card to go here? Probably this Cabal Ritual.
Yeah, Ritual's pretty bad against Deafening Silence.
Yeah, and especially when you have Necropotence exiling all your cards anyway, so...
Yeah, graveyard, not super big.
I mean, I guess you could cast it in response to all these Necropotence triggers.
No, I've already played a spell. Learn to read, Alex. Deafening Silence. It's ironic coming from the guy who doesn't know what Spirit the Labyrinth and Necropotence does, but, moving on.
Yeah, it's, the same interaction as everything else.
Oh, no, that's a piece of cardboard.
Why do you keep on saying this with every draw step? Just draw some mountains already.
They're all good. All my cards are good. I don't know who built this deck, but wow, that guy must have been really smart.
He says while playing Crystal Vein.
This card's busted. It makes 2 mana. That's so many mana. What do I want to do? Kind of want to beat up on Bryant as he's at 9.
Why would you do that to me?
Oof.
I mean, I don't know. Like, my deck functions a lot less well when I don't have 3 opponents as well, so... Killing Bryant is also griefing me.
that's a lot of commitment to the grief.
I don't know if you've read all the words on my commander at this point, but I make copies of cards in my graveyard for each opponent I have.
Encore is like Boast. I'm just gonna hope it never comes up.
Oh no, this deck is built around encoring stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna lose to that. That's just where I'm at.
I think you should attack Alex. It'd be best for your health. Why
is that best for my health? Sell me on it.
Because at this point, it's almost impossible for me to win the game.
I wouldn't go that far. You got your Chain of Vapor mana up, ready to go. Chain of Vapor, Deafening Silence, Untap, Kill Us All. Seems pretty appealing.
I don't
know.
You
did, in fact, just resolve a tutor and a lot of
everything else. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm being attacked. Surprise, surprise.
I'll give you a little taste.
My feelings are hurt. My feeling is hurt. I only have the one.
The one feeling.
It's fucking betrayal.
Language.
All right, second main. Let's start casting some spells. I'm a big spell casting fan.
Well, you get the one.
Yeah.
Well, I get 2, my friends. I get 2.
Oh. As long as a creature, you get a second.
Ugh.
I got my island in play. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, this affects nobody. Look, there's a plains on the other side in this white-red deck, so it just doesn't affect anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that resolves.
It's actually good for you, Brian. Now you can tap your City of Brass however you want.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I totally didn't want to use it for colored mana on my turn whatsoever.
You got the Springleaf Drum.
Well, I mean, I guess
it's all the colored mana you need
eventually. So let's work on that.
Recoup.
Recoup is interesting.
Back when I was a young little lad, the gift storm or the gifts deck in Vintage, Recoup was one of the targets because you got Recoup, Yawgmoth's Will, and 2 other broken cards.
What just happened?
What do you mean? There's the Deafening Silence.
Did you forget about Deafening Silence?
Oh, I did forget about Deafening Silence. It won't let me cast it. Wow, that was really dumb. That's okay. It has flashback. I'm a genius, actually.
Yeah, so that way next turn you can flash it back.
Yeah, you just don't have to worry about discarding hand size.
Correct.
There we go.
Oops.
And now all you got to do is untap your mana vault so that you can quote use it.
Can't even untap it. That's an ability, right? Oh no, it's triggered. Let's go. I can untap it.
Look at all these suckers with mana vault in play.
Yeah, just absolute foreheads.
I would like to play my 1/4. Seems pretty good on this board, not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm at 6.
Well,
I can't block. I guess Silas, if I can get to Silas mana. 2/4, Death Touch, come at me.
Oh no, Brian, I don't want to kill you with
Death
combat
Touch.
damage. That's far too pedestrian.
Fine, I'll read your card. What does this do? Exile cards from your graveyard. In your graveyard, alright. Oh wow, you have a spell seeker in your yard. That's pretty good deck building.
Yeah, that's kind of what my deck is designed to do. Is like, make 3 spell seekers, win the game. It works pretty through all these rule of law effects. So, I like it.
Sure. I regret everything about this Jeweled Lotus.
We have more hoops to jump through. More prison pieces. I mean, I guess it wouldn't even matter if Bryant had a Mana Vault in play at this point, because he would have the Necropotence Mana Vault combo.
True.
It is good deck building.
What isn't good deck building?
Bad deck building.
Yeah, bad deck building. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Thalia, bad deck building.
Correct. Objectively, I think.
Karn the Great Creator, bad deck building.
I would go as far as to say is that one is bad card design.
Would agree.
There's a lot going on with that card. I think there's a lot of analysis to be done there.
Winota.
City Brass. No triggers anymore? You're welcome.
Ah, crap.
I expect to be repaid in kind for that.
Yeah, eventually we'll clear this commander mana, kill your Birgi, and
I could be dead here. Non-human.
A non-human? Yeah, there's only one of those.
I don't remember how the rules work for this card in multiplayer. If the creatures that it puts into play are attacking the same player, you get to choose.
I think if it doesn't specify that player, you get to choose who it's attacking. I think. But we're about to find out.
Yeah, Moto will tell us.
I'm going to find out.
I think I'm about to be eliminated.
Hey, you're only at 6.
You got a ton of life. You have 6 life. That's so
Yeah, and you got like this trump blocker you can replay for a long time.
Yeah. You can block. You lose your only ability to make non-red mana, but you could block.
Yeah, you can just filter back after putting it back in the command zone, you know?
Come on, swing and a miss. Miss.
This deck probably misses very often. Feels like something it probably doesn't do.
I think missing would be bad deck building, but turns out we have good deck building instead.
Okay.
Dranith! Oh, I feel like I'm dead.
And I get
That's
to
what
choose
it
who to attack.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, there goes your infinite chump blockers, Bryant.
Yeah. Granith is actually kind of a problem for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the best stacks piece out there at the moment. It's really good.
Yep.
I'm not going to
Also
block.
really good against Hornfell.
It's not really even the only thing that does the exile. Wait, can I block? Oh, I can. You talked me into it. It's not indestructible, is it? Oh, it's the other guy. All right, cool.
Yeah, it should have mother protection.
That is fine with me. So that opens up the Chain of Vapors.
Oh, you think I have Chain of Vapor in my hand?
I mean, you've drawn like infinite cards. I'm really hoping you got something. Because otherwise you are the big dad friend.
I do have a Chain of Vapor. So I think I have to target the Deafening Silence, though. But the problem is my hand doesn't... I can't beat the Dranith Magistrate. So I think I'm just going to bounce Deafening Silence, give everyone else a turn, and probably lose the game.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
All right, so let's add a blue mana here. Tap Roger. And let's bounce this Deafening Silence.
Would you like to continue the chain?
The chain of what?
Let's see.
Vapor.
I would like to...
Bounce your own mana vault.
Bounce my Necro.
A lot of good options.
I vote we don't bounce the Necropotence.
Oh, what are we chaining?
Maker's Moon is no longer in play.
That is accurate. It is now done.
DED.
see if I can.
All right, what are we
narrate
targeting with this chain
a
of
little.
vapor? Is targeting
Burger.
Oh, this is actually nice.
Burger? What?
Yeah.
Bounce the Dranith! Bounce the Dranith!
I vote we don't bounce the Draenith.
Shut
But
up,
I think that
shut
we're
up,
just doing
Alex.
that so that we can clear all your commander mana.
I mean, I'm in on that. I'm pretty likely to continue the chain to at least pick up my mana vault. Wait, no, I can't activate that. I should pick up the Grim Monolith. Whatever, same thing. What is the best thing to bounce? I mean, Draenith means that I can win, but I feel like Bryant's just going to kill us all if I bounce Draenith. So that seems really bad.
I know you can't see my hand. The odds of me winning is very low. And I'm just being truthful here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will mistakenly trust Bryant. Because I don't think I can beat a Draenith. So
I will
here we
be
go.
very, very transparent with you here. I have a Justice Will as my only action spell in hand, other than a probe. So
All right. If you untap and like Underworld breach me, I'm going to be tilted because you don't even get a draw step. So I know you're lying.
So I'm going to start off on the probe, going to lightning bolt range.
I have one of those in my deck.
Good thing that no one has red mana that they can spend on Lightning Bolt in their mana pool.
I cannot.
Yeah. I mean, unless somehow we made Lightning Bolt your commander.
Actually, I think I'm supposed to hold the probe for after
Ooh.
Jessica's, because what if I reveal like a mystical tutor?
That sounds really wise. All right, kill us all, Bryant.
I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm going to cast some Magic the Gathering cards.
I believe that.
Dockside Extortionist. I would like to
Good
extort
one.
all of you.
Oh,
I
Brian's
feel
got
extorted
infinite
already.
Yield it.
Well, then.
Extortion and racketeering or something, right? No. All right. Let's tap a creature. I think that's probably best. And we will do both modes on Jessica's Will. Dre has 7 cards, so I would like 7 mana.
It's just what you needed, more mana.
No!
I am fiercely opposed to this, Brian.
This is why no one likes you, Alex.
Wow.
See, Brian has this idea in his head that like this deck is that my deck is like a fast combo deck. It's really not.
I mean, that's good. We don't really need more fast combo decks in this pod. We have a Turbonos
Yes.
and Birgi, so you're kind of
Kind of a slower combo control deck.
yeah. Take it easy.
Yeah,
Guess I play
requires a creature to
Silas.
untap and stuff. Did Brian draw the nuts off his probe? Well, the YouTube viewers
not.
already
I
know.
think he's casting a 3 mana card that does not do anything at the moment.
Pretty sure I'm locked out of this game.
It's okay. I don't even think you're getting another turn. I think each player in sequence is probably going to try to win the game.
Go to 1.
Smart. I mean, you got a ton of mana for interactions, so maybe you could get another turn.
Yeah. Bounce your Necro somehow.
Ooh, it would have been wise for me to tap the Rograkh instead, because I could block with Dockside.
Because the blocking, yeah.
Did not consider that.
Rograkh block?
I mean, it can.
Blocks better.
I mean, at least now you can block with First Strike.
It's true.
Uh-oh. I don't like my odds of winning. Or surviving this turn, I meant.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think I can win.
All right, we've untapped. I'm going to take my damage.
We're finally going to clear all your commander mana just in time
Yeah,
for
this
you
just needs to go.
to end the game.
Yes.
That's all right. Wow. Brian, I'm going to say the thing. That's a piece of cardboard.
I mean, it's not really cardboard currently. It's just a bunch of pixels on your screen.
All right,
Digital.
please let me actually cast this.
Objects.
Birgi. Oh, I can use the mana. God, this is like cheating, but it actually just enforces me not misplaying, which is kind of cool.
There's a Berg in play.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a bug turn, but whatever. It's fine. The Lotus
Right,
should still be in
this
play, so
thing.
it's
like
kind of all the
pretty
same.
good.
It's a wash, yeah.
The question is, do I want to let Drake win so that Alex doesn't? And I think the answer is yes.
I don't know if I'm winning next turn.
So toxic.
Like, I don't think I actually can win next turn.
I can
unless draw something
100%
good.
kill Birgi here, but I think I'd rather Drake win than Alex.
Wow, that's spiteful.
That is very toxic.
Wow.
What am I doing with this turn? I think I'm casting.
Passing.
Not doing that one. I thought.
I also like passing.
Well,
I have
Alex
never-
countered my Jessica's will, so Alex can go straight to hell.
Hey, I just wanted to not die to your Jessica's will. You know, that's a very reasonable ask.
I guess I got to see the cards that my Jessica's will would have revealed. I was just dead no matter what.
See? That's
It's cute.
a lot of treasure tokens.
It's 4.
Yeah, a lot of cards too.
Ooh, the
It's
Aetherflux
4.
Reservoir is gone?
For now.
Isn't the breach in the graveyard? Or did
The
am
breach
I
is in the graveyard.
okay?
Reach
Yeah,
is
I
in
believe
the
I
graveyard.
forced it. There is still the recoup in the graveyard. So you can like recoup wheel.
All right. Well.
So
I mean,
Past in Flames is probably the big payoff that's left.
nobody lives forever.
I don't want to live. Kill me.
Okay, I'm working on it. What does it look like I'm doing here?
Ah, there it is.
I mean, that resolves.
Yeah, I think we're probably dead, but let's see it. Let's go off.
Probably starts here.
I would like priority again, please.
Okay.
Bonus round.
All right, just so there's one less person at this table, I'm gonna lightning bolt myself.
Not
Yeah.
Birgi?
Fascinating.
Yeah, I'm not a
Alright.
free interaction, so like you can. If the top 3 cards in my graveyard are currently Force, Fierce. So actually, no, I have one more piece of free interaction.
And I will vote for Dre.
Thanks.
Oh, I should have reverberated that. I suck. God, this tiny little interface is killing me.
Yeah, I mean, you can make Bryant small now, so
Yeah, that's one cool thing is
Yeah,
you
so
can
now-
once somebody's eliminated, you can just minus them.
Oh, that's sick.
yeah,
Cool.
like the interface is like very you know, it's functional.
I actually don't think
It
it's
is
that bad.
functional, that's true.
Like
Yeah.
before I started playing online, everyone talked really poorly about it, and so I went in with really low expectations, and it's better than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's not
based
that
on
bad.
Honestly, I think it's a lot more intimidating than actually bad.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
All right. So this is going to be some amount of clicking, but I'm not the slowest person in the universe at it, so hopefully it won't be too bad.
Oh, that's kind of funny. You actually have 2 graveyard zones for yourself. There's one above your portrait and one on the right.
Oh, that is cool. I guess
Oh, yeah.
graveyards are just that common, huh?
Yeah,
Reverberate.
I'm willing to believe that this kills us.
Yeah, it's a lot of cards.
That's a lot.
A lot of mana and a lot of cards.
Can
Especially
you-
when I still have a wheel.
So Grape
Yeah.
Shot has to get up to 67.
I have Grinning Ignis in my deck, so that cheat
Ah.
cheat modes it.
That's fair.
And also I can flash it back with the recoup, right? And Pass in Flames and stuff.
Yep.
So there's we have a few different ways of not having to build a whatever storm count. These are some horrible Jessica will hits.
I agree.
So that is one thing that I've noticed about playing Commander is it doesn't tell you your storm count, which is kind of awkward sometimes.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, that's bad.
Wow, that's
I was just
weird.
not keeping track.
That's
I'm just gonna kind of hope it never matters. Oh, hey, there's a Grinning Ignis.
Yeah, so we can declare Infinite Storm.
It also is infinite mana when I cast this Ruby Medallion, but I think I have basically infinite mana anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna matter.
Oh, wait, you
Yeah,
think
but-
31 mana is infinite?
I mean, when I cast
I-
a Seething Song, it's probably a little bit closer to actual infinite, but
Yeah, I'm willing to concede here, and I think
Yeah,
I think we're all pretty
I'm
dead.
gonna wheel through my deck kind of a lot.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with this. We're pretty much dead here.
Oh
I do
no,
not
there's a
like
gamble in the
anything
yard.
happening.
You're actually just deterministically deck. I can gamble for the grape shot even if I discard it. I have passive flames, so we're good.
Yep. Okay. We're
You're
good.
all, you're all
Yeah,
very
you're right. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
I'll concede.
And that is
Yep.
game number 1. Drake is the winner. If you haven't joined them already, I would recommend opening up our description down below and joining our 7 social media networks. They're each great in their own way, but I would strongly suggest joining our Discord server. In there, you will find others just like you looking to improve their Storm game and grow as a combo community. If you're a member of our YouTube channel, you should sync your account to Discord to unlock our private member section that has the latest and greatest deck lists, concepts, and much, much more. Let's get back to comboing out. Game number 2. I'm on the play this time, and we probably keep this hand. Any way of making my
pretty
friend's
good.
life a little bit more miserable, I'm in.
I live this life.
This hand I think would be good if we were in a more interactive pod than we're in. It's like pretty good at like setting up a later win pretty resiliently, but I just don't think it's good enough in this pod, so we're gonna mulligan.
Yeah. If you're new to Commander
will
or to multiplayer formats, play order matters a lot, as well as who goes first.
Oof.
If there's a cEDH data project that looks at about 800 games a month, and it turns out the best deck every month is just going first. So,
Correct. Not close. Going first is
Yeah.
so busted.
Oh, that's so much better.
Weird, I've been taking the draw in every other Magic format this whole time.
Yeah, but I imagine that the win percentage of being on the play in the 60 card formats is not as pronounced as it is in this format.
Maybe. I'm not a doctor.
Your win rate of those formats is higher already to begin with, right? Like when the win rate on these formats are so low because there's 4 players, like
Yeah,
the
I think you hit
delta's
like 30-ish% going first, something like that. 30 to 33%, which is much, much higher than your expected win rate of 25%.
yeah, that's high.
Let's look at Alex's hand.
Wow, rude.
Revealed zone. You kept that pile? Should be embarrassed.
So toxic.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That's powerful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That is
Uh-oh.
not the kind of hand that I would take home to meet the parents, that's for sure.
Well, I'm going to cast my spells, Bryant, and I'm going to be happy about it. I'm going to cast
Right,
like
that's a
one of my favorite ones right here.
That's a good one.
Oh. Well.
This is not the scariest dark ritual in the world, and Bryant knows it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let that go.
Yep, that's pretty
Oh.
good. Fellwar Stone, another signet, or whatever. Tell us, what is this thing?
Reading.
Oh, this is the consultation on a stick.
Mana
Alright,
consultation on a stick.
alright.
Huh.
Well, that's a little scary too. Why has everybody got these scary starts? Look, we should play nice fair magic like this. Watch, mountain go. I would never do anything busted. I'm just playing mountains. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, Mountain, the most fair land in Magic the Gathering.
Correct.
Plains would
It's
like a
so
word.
A mountain.
No, Plains is underpowered,
mean-
therefore it's not balanced.
That is in fact what I'm getting with this.
Sad.
That's just it's like, oh wait, this card again. I thought we did this already.
Oh, I might have made a mistake by not getting a basic, but whatever. It's fine. We fell our stone, right? This one does all the things I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right.
make colors.
Yeah.
Like
everything's fine.
red and white.
Yep. Those are my favorite colors in this deck.
Let's cast this card.
Sure.
Usually a good one.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, the thing about Divining Witch in these formats is you can't just really activate it willy-nilly. Because you just might exile all your good cards, whereas Tainted Pact you can just cast all the time because you can stop if you're going to kill yourself.
So I could play the tower here, sack the Rograkh, but I'm a mana
Though I
short
do
of
remember
Nauseam.
watching Jarvis cast Tainted Pact on one of his streams. It was a little bit interesting on the Moto interface of when you're supposed to stop.
Oh, is it? Oh no! Please don't tell me
Yeah.
Moto breaks it.
No, Moto doesn't break it. You just have to read carefully, which I know some of us have had problems with in this pod.
And I'm supposed to be the jerk here. Oh no!
Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh no! I just punted.
Did you grab the wrong colors?
Yeah, it was an accident. Ah, crap.
Such a jerk, he even messes up himself.
Yeah.
Mistake. The reason I just kept this hand just got way worse. Ah.
Poetic after we were just talking about how people can't read.
That's a bummer. Yep.
What does this card do? Exile cards from your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have. I really wish I just knew what this card does. I've read it like 4 times.
So basically, I can tap it.
It's Underworld Breach for creature, sounds like, because you exile exactly 3 anyway.
Kind of, yeah, but you only get to do it once, and then you'll get 3 copies. So,
Okay.
like for example, if I was I could tap it, target a Spellseeker in my graveyard, and then I'd pay 2 and then I'd get 3 Spellseekers.
Okay. Yeah, that seems busted. I remember that's what I thought it did, but I just like keep reading it and just keep trying.
Yeah, that card does seem ultra busted.
And now I'm being attacked by a Divining Witch. What is this world coming to?
Nothing's going your way. Nothing coming up, Bryant, in this pod.
I can't believe I fetched wrong. I'm such a dummy. I'm so mad at myself right now.
Yeah, I think Brian just fetched a bad land.
Here's a burger. No. Suffering.
Suffering.
Ooh, just a pass there. A little surprised by that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta invest some mana, sometimes you gotta do some stuff.
Oh.
Dre sounded really excited about his draw. I don't like this.
I have a feeling I'm about to be very sad for not fetching a basic. I guess like fetching Swamp wouldn't have really helped with my hand that much, but
Oh
we'll
no.
see.
Jeweled Lotus. Alright,
We got a turn right. This card doesn't have haste. Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, wait a minute. We can talk about this.
I think I'm okay with this one.
I don't think it has to
Speak
be
for
like
yourself.
Tainted Pact.
Yeah. So like I said, you just have to carefully read the Moto prompt about what it's asking you to do. Exiles Wishclaw, Fluster, Pyroblast, Ponder, Darkslick, Wooded Foothills, LED, Underworld
Breach. You just keep going? Just don't let the
land.
breach.
I assume Brian's looking for like Force of Will or something. What's
Okay.
Lightning Bolt?
Alright.
Bolt.
Okay.
I support this.
Oh, whoa, what?
Draw.
Oh, did we pass too many times?
No.
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Awkward.
Yep.
It happens.
I think I'm mana short of doing what I want to do.
Well, that's
You got
embarrassing.
6 mana. That's a lot.
So,
Well, this Lightning Bolt costs 2 and is a Lightning Strike for some reason.
Big mystery why that is.
Brian, you should Lightning Bolt my Divining Witch. It like hit you, so you should like try and get some revenge there.
you should be quiet.
Kill Birgi, deal with Alia later.
That's a plan. Kill some burgers. Poor innocent burger. Didn't do anything wrong.
I'm just out here playing standard, 2-drop into 3-drop into, I don't know.
I mean, those creatures aren't even standard rate. You played a 2-mana 1/1 and a 3-mana 1/4.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember the last time I played actual standard, but I assume that those creatures
Play the
don't
card that I
really-
meant to play last turn.
That card's
Ooh.
really good. card's really good.
Mm.
And I am tapped off of Answering Thalia.
I think that probably makes sense.
Really good.
Also, I can block that Divining Witch real good, so yeah.
Mm.
I feel like I threw away this game.
But can you block this one?
What even is that?
Can I read this one?
Guys, draw a card for each thing that died this
We've got a reader.
stuff. That's cute.
So-
That's
Always
so
you.
cute.
No,
So
it's
for,
actually
so
no.
for
I'm actually
any
joking. It is a
viewers, the-
spirit, so I actually do know what it does.
so for any viewers, the way this card works is that if I bring it back with Araumi, all the death triggers happen at the same time, so they all see each other. So I get 3 instances of draw 3.
That's good. Wow.
So that's the goal with this one.
Draw 9, huh?
Yeah, not that I can even encore anything at the moment, because I only have 2 cards in my graveyard, but yeah.
Huh. Okay.
And if anyone thinks that like cEDH is like this really fast turn 1 format, I think that the way these games have started to grind, not always about turn 1.
Very rarely about turn 1. The average
Yeah.
turn, I feel like, is like usually like in the 3 to 4 range, like as far as like when people start attempting wins.
Yep.
Speaking of, how much
sounds a lot
can I
like
make
Vintage
this?
in that regard.
I think I agree. I think cEDH and Vintage have a lot of overlap in terms of how they play.
I agree. I always make that comparison as well, that it's basically just like 4-player Vintage. I need to actually make some decisions.
Right, because there are a lot of powerful cards that I guess could enable turn 1 games, so that's where the stigma lies, but the reality is that you just actually play a lot of Magic because everybody's playing really powerful cards.
Yeah, is that like when everyone is playing all these powerful cards, there's a lot of things that can stop people from winning the game or whatever.
Yeah.
Bryant Cook is drawing cards with this Ristic study.
There
according
should
to
have
my
been
Moto
played
game.
on turn 2. I'm a dummy.
Yeah, it's a powerful one. But Thalia plus Ristic's a little bit of a combination too. Makes it very
Yeah.
difficult to do a lot with that entire sequence. Okay, I mean, this is why we show up, I guess.
Oh, that one's bad.
I
Um,
disagree. I believe that one's very powerful.
Hey, Bryant.
I can't cast it. Thalia's in play. I can't do anything.
Can't
That's
cast
late.
Force of Will?
If I had
You
one,
cast Force of Will. You just have a Force of Will.
we're just
Sure.
dead.
Make some mana. Make more mana.
So technically, I could have done something about the Rite of Flame, but I chose not to.
I think that that's reasonable.
Should I do something else first?
I think you should probably just pass the turn right now.
Oh, I thought about that, but it actually didn't really seem that good, so I figured I'd do something else instead.
Reunion. Pretty
I like
powerful.
I agree. It's not actually that good, but I need to build up the storm count a little bit. 3 snow-covered mountains. Those are all options. Yeah.
Options that I like.
All right. Well,
I like
them.
where
We'll come to play, and we'll throw that trash in the yard.
Yeah. I've heard that card isn't even good anyway. Doesn't make the best color of mana in Magic. Black mana.
Oh, so it turns out
ritual.
that countering the Rite of Flame didn't matter because he could have just played the War Room.
Correct. I was hoping to draw an Ancient Tomb. Did not.
Well,
So
this
is
just
why
as
we let
well.
it go.
Pretty good with Ristic Study.
I agree.
So you have infinite red mana. Not that you didn't already have infinite red mana.
I have a lot of red mana. Big red mana fan person.
Channeler? Okay.
I like Channeler. That's pretty good with Birgi.
Darcy seems pretty busted, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on in, Darcy. Water's fine. All right, so you have a lot of cards at hand. I really don't want that to be the case, so let's go ahead and solve that problem.
Incoming wheel.
Wheel.
Come on. Would I do something like that?
Fortune.
I felt like this has been coming for a while, you know?
Yeah. I would agree generically.
Yeah. You know, we got a lot of nice triggers to auto yield too, so.
Where is my surveil window going to show up?
You have to wait for all of us to resolve to pass on the trigger.
Spirit Guide? I don't think so. I have a lot of red mana already.
So unfortunately, this wheel is going to resolve.
Wow.
Probably should have blasted that Ristic before I discarded it.
Nah, I disagree.
Yeah, you know, things happen.
My hand also still does nothing.
All right.
If I get a turn, I can help us live.
I don't think that's going to
But
happen.
currently, that's looking like a real big if.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't look super likely. So we cast that. I mean, it definitely starts with this.
I also think like maybe there was so now that you've seen what I discarded, I think stopping on Lightning Bolt was wrong. I probably should have just kept on going because like I couldn't add Nauseam and Bolt last turn. It's just not how the math ended up working. So maybe I was supposed to just go till I hit Slaughter Pact or Force.
Maybe. It's hard to tell.
Uh-oh, Direfleet's pretty good here.
Direfleet.
I agree. It's really good post wheels. This is that good deck building stuff I was talking about.
Yeah, you know, you put cards in your opponent's graveyards, and then you just get to pick them back up.
You get to cast my Ad Nauseam.
Yeah.
Gonna gamble instead of Ad Nauseam?
Or your gamble. Yeah.
Good thing I didn't discard any good cards.
Ad Nauseam's a lot of mana, and I already have a Treason Soaker in play, so I think we're gonna gamble. All right, how do I?
It's reasonable. You know, you got 5 cards in hand. That's, you know, pretty good odds of keeping the one you want.
Yeah, and if I don't, there's another card in hand I already like, so like I don't mind kind of just staying where we're at with that.
Yeah.
What? Oh, choose a mana. Red. What?
Yeah, it's really impressive that we're going off straight through the Thalia too.
Birgi makes a lot of mana. I mean, Birgi herself actually pretends that Thalia's not in play, right? So,
yep.
Pretty much. It's a wash, yeah.
And going off in front of a Ristic is actually usually harder, but...
Yeah, the Ristic is a little bit terrifying.
I haven't drawn anything to interact with.
That's hilarious.
Very important for me. All right, so...
Also surprising.
Where is my card?
Come on, discard. Oh, bummer.
I didn't. So I think I can now make enough mana to unlock Lightning Bolt. Let's put this into play first.
Okay. That's probably lethal.
I'm willing to concede to that if everyone else is.
I believe it is incredibly unlikely for you to get out of this.
I'm good. Yeah,
I'm good.
Go to the next game.
All right.
Yeah, that's...
And that was game number 2. I will vote for Drake, or Drake can have my vote this time. All right, game 3 coming right up. Playing your favorite combo deck in Paper just got so much easier with the Epic Storm Mini Token Pack. You can pick one up at theepicstorm.com/shop for $13. It includes 64 double-sided mini tokens. That's 128 tokens total. And they include 10 black, 10 blue, 10 red, 5 green, 5 white, 3 colorless, 20 storm counters. That means that you can count your way all the way up to 20 for Grape Shot, everyone's favorite Stormwind condition, a Galvanic Relay Exile Indicator, 4 treasure tokens for Strike It Rich, and then 10 monk tokens for our vintage friends. It also has Slime Time Live, 8 Progenitor Ooze tokens with the power and toughness already built in to make playing in Paper so much easier. No fumbling around with dice, we've got you covered. Make sure to go grab those if you're playing Modern. And then Squirrels versus Goblins, Chatterstorm versus Empty the Warrens, the Battle of the Ages. You definitely need 20 Squirrel tokens and 20 Goblin tokens. You're going to love this mini token pack, I promise. And once again, you can grab that at theepicstorm.com/shop.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
game number 3. Alex has already taken a mulligan.
Yeah, but they're free, so it doesn't matter. Not that this hand is any better, but yeah, you know.
My
Looks
hand
like-
is so close to being really good.
Looks like Drake kept 7. And 2-time winner Drake deciding on the mulliganing.
In the tank. Oh, it's so close.
Just getting wrecked by Ruby Storm in EDH. I'm going to ship this hand. So I'm just going to talk it through a little bit. So right now I have 3 lands, Force Ponder, Red Elemental Blast, Striker Itch. This hand just doesn't do anything. It's too reactive. So I think you just have to ship it.
I mean, you are 4th, so you have to be a little bit more reactive and stuff.
I think that's
A
still
little
too
bit different.
reactive. And this hand's just too slow. I'm going to go to 6. This hand... Do I want to go to 5? I think I just have to accept that I'm going to need a draw step or 2.
This has a lot of good cards, but has a specific problem that hopefully we don't run into.
Does it miss like land cards or something?
You could say that. You'd be pretty right.
Mox Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Big uh-oh.
Ooh.
Turn 1 Araumi?
Super
Dun,
scary.
dun, dun.
Oh,
I just
not
want to put my commander into play, like a good EDH player.
you tap
We
it
have
out.
two blues,
Tap
so that's
perfectly.
pretty hard.
Yeah, you know.
I remember my first time playing Magic.
Yeah, was it like in 16 or 17 years ago?
Longer. I'm old.
It was probably before I was born, so.
Close.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Yeah, I see. I have this
Wins,
really impressive
no
turn
mana.
1, but my turn 2 is going to be less impressive, I think.
Turn 1. Okay. Great. Well, sometimes,
Uh-oh.
Wow. Someone else gets to play their commander on turn 1.
then.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, I'm not really one to ever mulligan this particular card.
Yeah,
And that's going to be kind of evident because I think we're not going to make our first land drop here.
Well, I
Ooh,
can't
think
do anything about it, so...
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need like your first mana to start making more Birgi mana, so I'm okay with this.
That's not true.
You
It could
do.
be like a bobble or something.
That's true.
Right?
Jeweled Lotus is powerful magic. That's also powerful magic.
come on, I keep Black Lotus. It's just so good.
Yeah. I don't know why they decided that they needed.
Oh, boo!
Thank you, Dre.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they decided that
Evil laugh.
All
that
right.
Jeweled Lotus needed to exist, but it leads to some game states like this.
I did think that it was a little bit questionable when it was printed. I was like, did they really need to do that? But it probably sold a whole bunch of packs. So
Oh yeah. I
Probably.
mean, the card's like $100 too.
Oh, I'm
And I
sure
think
it
it's actually
sold
good
a
for CDH gameplay. So
Is it really? Wow. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. But
Hey!
wow.
I mean, everybody wants one, right? Everybody wants to play with Black
only
Lotus.
my commander lives.
No
I-
kidding.
Don't think that made any sense for you to do, but okay.
Well, I don't know what's in your hand, and it's better to do it before you can untap with counterspell backup.
Sure.
I mean,
like
it's not
the
red
rigor
blasting
pretty
anything out of
empty.
my deck or the Winota deck, so really it's only targeting your stuff.
That's very fair.
But it was still a little aggressive.
Especially because I can just like
Be aggressive. Be
Do this.
aggressive.
I know, but it's still a turn where it's not active. Like,
Right
it's not doing
to me.
anything else.
There are things to do and choices to make. Okay.
Can't relate.
Choice has been made.
Love to see it.
Fetch's second plane.
Oh, Blood Moonus.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one about what you get to pick there.
Yeah.
So I'm deciding between 1 and 2. 2 is actually like a legitimate number that I could name here because there's a lot of like red rituals that actually cost 2.
That's so
But also we
Breach, Brain Freeze. There's a bunch of stuff.
yeah. So in light of ability to remove Sanctum Prelate, in Exxon 1, I'm still going to name 2.
Yeah, that's like the only like questions. Like a 0 is somewhat of a consideration, but there's already a lot of zeros in play, so it's like between 1
Too
and 2.
late for that, yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's already played all their zeros.
Oh yeah, have they? This
And-
makes Birgi mana, so I was holding it, but we don't have Birgi anymore.
Hey.
So
I mean, that can cast Birgi. 3/5 of it anyway.
At 5.
no, it can't cast it yet.
Yeah.
We gotta wait for a land drop.
Or 2.
Oh, yeah, or 2. Or 2, I admit.
So, yeah, if Bryant or somebody removes Sanctum Prelate with a lightning bolt or something, I guess I'll feel a little dumb for 4 seconds, but I still stand by my choice.
I mean, bolt's just good against your deck anyway, right? Like, it's just going to be like if they're bolting that, they're not bolting something else. Just put more creatures in play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe I can lightning bolt your Sanctum Prelate.
I'm going to try to help Drake here. I would really like to help Drake here.
So kind.
So
Yeah,
everybody
this is
draws
fine.
6.
I'll let this resolve.
Yeah.
So going into this turn, my hand was 3 lands.
Look at how busted my hand
Mine was also 3 lands. Ooh.
Yeah, I discarded Fawn Step Through, but this is fine.
I didn't have the Chaos Warp for all the Staxy cards. Like, I was like, come on, I can't mulligan this. I'm on a 6. Like,
Yeah, no, I think that's probably fine. Like, you have the Soul Ring, too.
Put back that Infernal Tutor card because it does nothing.
What?
There's a Prelate in play. It does nothing.
Lots of zeros.
Wow.
So many zeros.
Surname 0.
We just talked about how that did nothing. We just talked about this.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that we're equipping here. That makes me feel comfortable.
I mean,
That we're not dying.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
I would like to do
but
the
I don't
twist.
necessarily know about good, but it, Ooh.
Sure.
Okay.
Gonna fierce it?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I'm probably just passing because all my zeros are in play for the most part. Yeah.
Well, now this hand has a lot of lands, so we're not gonna miss any land drops from now on. I'm good to go. Appreciate you. Appreciate your hard work.
I'm just trying to help you out. And Alex probably does something degenerate now.
Maybe. I have like 3 land cards in my hand.
And there's a Prelate on too. Like, I don't know, like Seeker.
I guess that's true.
Just can't grab that anyway. You're in blue-black. I don't know. I don't know how this deck actually like kills us all with spells.
Oh, it can win without casting any spells.
That's not super reassuring for me. All right, great.
It requires a lot more resources than I currently have, but you can definitely go off without casting a single spell.
Uncomfy.
So.
It's just EDH Doomsday.
Okay.
Yeah, it requires like doing a lot of really weird things with encoring things and stuff like that.
Does an Encore cast or does it just put it into play?
Encore is an ability, so it's not a cast.
Cute.
But I have this card, so I'd like to play
Well, that's a good one. That's a powerful magic card.
I've read on the internet that card's not very good and it shouldn't be in your deck, so questionable choice.
I can do 0 things about this card.
I have an LED, so that doesn't answer a Necropotence. It's all right. Bryant didn't win with a Necropotence, so you know.
Why you gotta dagger me like that?
maybe card is bad. Maybe the internet was right all along.
Well, I only didn't win because you discarded my hand after.
Yeah, Wheel's pretty good against Necro.
Twice.
They're all right. Just exile all your best cards that you kept. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I don't really no idea how many cards I drew, but it's probably enough.
I usually shoot for like 12.
The
I don't know
answer
what the
is
right
0.
number is, but
You-
I usually shoot for like 12.
Dre's
No
correct.
idea how many cards I put
To
in
be
my
fair,
hand,
you did.
but
Auto yield to
That's better.
these.
yeah.
Let's see if Drake can force through another wheel to wreck Alex's day.
Gonna be hard with just an LED, but not impossible.
Yeah, we got some stuff to do here.
I feel like I don't like it when you guys get to do stuff.
Well, then you should play cards that stop people from doing stuff.
Yeah, that has been
I'm working
traditionally
on
pretty
it,
bad for you.
just very slowly. Right?
Is this only as a sorcery? Okay, good.
Winota just ruins my day in several formats. Can never beat her in Pioneer. Now she's ruining my day in EDH.
It is a very powerful deck. I think it actually just won like some cEDH tournament. I don't keep up with them that well, but there was like some cEDH tournament that happened. It might have been Tier 1 Con or something. I don't know. Where Winota won the whole thing. Kind of cool. Deck's powerful.
Nice.
Winona got so much better with all the werewolves that were printed recently in Pioneer, where it's just like not fun.
Oh god.
I've never really found the
Root
card to be
Vivarus
particularly
absolutely
fun.
third in that deck.
It's just like a sneak attack that beats the crap out of you. Also, the things it puts in are indestructible. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Sweet.
Oh, what is this?
Phyrexian Walker.
It
That card
triggers Winona.
attacks and
That's right.
when triggers Winota.
Turns on Mox Opal, which is probably in your deck. I don't know.
Yeah. Busted.
Does some things and stuff.
Oh.
Okay, look. I think we really should talk about this.
I can't talk about it, so it's up to Alex over there.
Hmm.
But he's going to let it resolve because my deck doesn't need spells to win the game.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It's better to not let it resolve.
Mental misstep. That's in this format.
That's
Yes, it is for some
very
reason.
good in this format.
There's only one of them, so it's not that bad.
Attacking
Yeah,
Drake.
It's so toxic. My trees is ogre.
How did Drake get up to 43? Oh, the swords.
Yeah, these swords, my burger.
Yeah, I'm just taking away some of the life I gave him. It's fine.
Yeah, so kind.
Putting some balance into the world.
Perfectly balanced. Are you a opposition agent deck? Can encore it. Seems like
It is a card I have considered. It is not in my deck though.
All right, well, I will still play around it anyway. Instead of using my fetch lands that are literally just there for the Sensei's Divining Top, I will not do that instead.
That makes sense.
You could discard
Actually,
your
that's a
hand
break
right now and then top. Just throwing that out there.
Ooh, that is an option. Let me think about that. This card in my hand does have flashback. Okay, but I can't cast it because of Sanctum Prelate. Okay.
Unfortunate.
She does something. Yes.
Okay, I wouldn't cast the no targets. All right, go.
Draw. Look at all these cards I can't use. Ugh. What to do? What to do?
All these 2-mana spells.
Panda.
Ponder.
No, it's Panda.
Panda.
AH at the end.
Gotta say it like you're from
Ponder.
Boston.
Where's the old border Ponder at? What is this garbage?
See, Bryant is an original printing only person. So retro frame, not original printing. Doesn't care. That's why he's got this Zendikar Scalding Tarn in play.
Sheesh.
It's true.
That's a good piece of cardboard right there.
That is. Unfortunately, it's also one that I don't have
Another
anything
really good.
to
It's
say
another
about.
0 too. This prelate sucks.
This
My
prelate
hand does
suck.
nothing, though. There's one card I can cast in my hand.
All right, never mind. Prelate rocks.
I would like to cycle for some wizards. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that triggers Necro. That's so funny.
Necro says, "Get that out of here."
I feel like
Not
we
a
might be
chance.
dying soon.
Probably.
Oppression as well.
I don't like this.
Well then.
I don't like it one bit. Dre, I hope you have Red Blast.
No, this seems. Seeing as your Ristic study resolved, I'm pretty sure you know that I don't.
Yeah.
Why would you kind of Ristic study, though? It doesn't
Cards
matter.
nuts. What? Oh, hey, that's a. That does the thing.
Yeah, Underground Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Oracle is resolved.
All right, so I do have an out, but it ain't pretty.
What could your out?
All right,
I don't know what your out would be.
I have one. All right, top 3. Oh wait, no, that costs 2 mana. Never mind, everything's awful. I have a Tybalt's Trickery in my deck. Should have spun for Blast. All right, it was 2 Moxen and a land. So
Yeah, countering the Oracle when I have Araumi in play is not quite the
good.
greatest tactic. So,
not good.
because I can just recur the Thoracle, and then my devotion is 7.
I don't think the devotion is the count that matters there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, the one card I can cast in my hand is a free counter spell.
Oh, I just cracked my LED for no reason. I got.
I feel like Alex has backup, though.
I might.
Possible. 6.
Yeah, so I think we all just lost.
I think so too.
Hey, I've heard this Necropone's card's pretty powerful.
It's okay. It's good when you untap and win. Yeah.
Boo.
I'm gonna name Rograkh for this demonic consultation.
You should have named Necropotence.
Yeah, dummy.
Punted.
It was the fun.
And that's the end of the third game.
I will concede. Good job.
Okay.
Woo.
Hey, you're still watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you're looking to make a purchase from Card Hoarder, TCG Player, or Amazon and are looking to support us, you can open up our description down below, and in there you will find our affiliate links. Those same links are found on the homepage of the Epic Storm. But that's not all. We've included a Card Hoarder button on our website that will load the Epic Storm in your Card Hoarder cart to make life simple for you.
Okay.
Game number 4. Alex Mulligan's. I'm going to join him. Of course, blue card is nice, but the hand doesn't do anything else.
I'm going to keep my hand.
I think I'm also going to keep this
I'm
one.
also going to keep my hand.
Yeah, this one seems fine.
Told you, I just don't mulligan. You're a critical mass deck. These storm decks, you just keep any 7. Any 7.
Any 7?
Nothing ever goes wrong. Keep
Every
any.
7.
Every single 7, wow.
Yep.
Honda.
Yep.
Ponder.
Kind of ironic to see you exiled the more powerful card to cast the weaker one. Busted.
I mean, sometimes your hand needs something that's not an instant or a sorcery.
That's true.
Okay. Turn off on Rograkh. And play the Soul Ring shape card.
Pretty good.
Soul Ring is very powerful.
Card does not stink.
I think this is like the second or the third time Brian's had turn 1 Soul Ring.
Yeah, I also haven't won a game
cheating,
yet.
sure.
Direct correlation.
He's cheating for sure.
Yep. Cheating
Direct
on the
correlation.
motive.
You should get to play cards that are banned in Legacy. Super
It's true.
busted ones like this one.
Yeah. You get to play cards that are banned in Legacy, restricted in Vintage. I think Brian's banned in Legacy cards is a little bit better than that one, though.
What do you mean? It's a one-man artifact banned in Legacy. You literally cast something exactly on power level.
Watery Grave is not banned.
Watery Grave is not only not banned, it's actually in a deck.
2 decks.
He's a little bit of Doomsday play.
Yeah. Doomsday and Shadow.
All right.
I mean, sometimes you just need your 5th Underground Sea.
That's true.
Jeweled
That was
Lotus.
pretty good.
Make sure
That
you
one
use
really
all
quick.
of your mana off Jeweled Lotus, please.
For the love of God.
There she is.
Yeah. That one's pretty good.
Another card that's worse than the Mystical Tutor, from what I hear.
That's got to be close. Come on. Brainstorm's at least
Yeah.
the in-step brainstorm, sure, fine. Maybe a little lower on the power level scale.
There's an article from Star City Games from like 2011 that says that that play was strictly wrong.
Strictly would never do it.
Yeah, I mean, 2011's, that's like 11 years ago, so, you know, things
Times are
change.
changing.
Oh, I don't like that thought at all. That hurts a lot.
Yeah.
It's not
No
quite
way.
half my lifetime ago.
We get it, you're 12.
It is definitely less than a third of mine.
Yeah, it's a little under half, but it's at least close.
Yeah, you know, perks of being 24. Phyrexian Tower. That makes many mana. You can just sacrifice your Rograkh and then recast it.
That's
Seems-
so busted.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah, and just tap the rest of your lands and pass. Easy.
Yeah.
It's a necro card again. What gift?
Let it resolve. This is why no one likes
No.
you, Alex.
Not a chance. That one. Rog coming back to the party? Oh, yeah.
That's
Yes.
super cute.
I tried. I
That
tried.
was sweet. That was sweet. That was super sweet.
So tilting.
Oh, I messed up. Just realizing that now. That's fine. We can recover.
Sand just like wins the game on the spot.
Oh,
But I need a second land. Unreal.
I don't like the sounds of
you
that.
even drew an extra card.
Yeah, you know, cast your cantrips.
Yeah, I did. I mean, what do you think? That's why I kept it. I have a draw on the first turn, and then I have 2 more. I
Yeah.
get a second land. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's honestly so broken that you always draw, no matter what.
Whoa, that's a
terrifying.
little sus, friend.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't even do anything. It's a 2/2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it is a human too, so like whatever.
that's true. We're just all getting
Attacking
beat up the
me?
other way.
Everything's fine.
Me?
Yep.
Wow. Rude.
Mostly because you have a 1/4. And
Yeah,
it's
Araumi's got a big butt.
exactly
That's
4 power, so yeah,
kind
That's
of
a chunk.
it just feels good.
All right. So what does Araumi do now?
Oh, that card again.
Wish that this card was not in my hand.
It
Basically.
does have to go to the graveyard for it to be good, though. Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of why I wish it was like in my deck.
So no,
But whatever.
you have to pay mana for the effects, right?
I do, yeah. You have to cast it. So this card does not win the game this turn. Ooh.
Whoa.
Love it.
That's a nice
Love it.
deck. I didn't even think about the implications of that. That's sick.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, because you just go grab
Deal.
Cabal Therapy and put it in the yard. That's so sick. That's so sick.
Yeah, that's. I don't know whether you're playing Cabal Therapy, but I
Oh,
don't.
I'm not.
want
Maybe that's a
to
card I
see
should think
45
about.
Cards come out of
Yeah,
your deck.
like I was just thinking about the implications. I was like, why Solitude there? And I was like, plays around Cabal Therapy. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a card I'm gonna have to think about. Maybe there's some like chaff in this deck that I can cut, but I'm just
Sure.
gonna go get this card.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
fine. It's
powerful.
fine. Why would I be worried about that?
Yeah,
Alex has 1 card in hand.
Yep.
not for long.
Which
with that
maybe
spell.
Brian can just win here. It's unclear. Or maybe Drake can win.
No,
So,
I can't win.
I need to draw a sick one to be able to win, I think.
like one of those silly snow-covered mountains from Modern Horizons.
Um,
Well, now the game state has changed a bit, but yeah, that would go a long way. I think the best draw on my deck's Jeweled Lotus.
Generally a good card.
I feel like that's usually the case.
It is usually the case, yes.
Except for Brian's deck where it's, unplayable.
Yeah, just very actively bad.
I don't know what to do here.
Pass the turn, easy.
You have 6 cards in hand
No.
and 6 mana or something like that, right? No, it's 5 mana, right?
Let's bounce this idiot.
Resolves.
All right. Whatever. I'm really surprised you didn't bounce the Grand Abolisher.
Why would I care about that?
I don't know. I think we're gonna die to that.
We're not going to die yet, right? Like, this deck needs to start cheating some clowns into play for it to really begin to snowball, and right now there's no way to cheat clowns into play.
That's fair.
But it is going to be a problem eventually.
It's fine.
Any toxic deluge gamers
Nah.
in this chat?
I don't really know
yeah.
what my game plan is here, but I'm gonna do something.
I'm a Toxic Deluge gamer.
All right, see.
Something is better than nothing. Okay.
All right, that's a
Okay.
tutor.
Tainted pack.
Well, let's see what Bryant finds.
A few good hits.
Um,
Well, that's another tutor, an Imperial Seal.
Probably worse
Doesn't want
than-
that, doesn't want
The old
Bloodstained
tutors
Mire.
weren't tutors.
Yawgmoth's Will, Mana Confluence, Mystical Tutor. Brian's looking for something. Springleaf Drum, Blood Crypt, Luxury Suite, Ponda, Spell Pious.
Yeah, just read.
Ooh, Brian gets
Oh.
rid of his Brain Freeze.
Now the accent is on the brain freeze. Go bye.
See, I'm actually from Boston, so, I might have the accent.
Ah.
Well, I don't actually have it, but, you can
front
put it
load it.
on.
Yeah, you can front load it for us. Got it.
Yeah.
exiling a
Goodbye,
lot of
Red
cards
Elemental
here.
Blast.
Brian just exiles his deck. That's just his favorite part of his format. Just put my deck.
I mean,
in
I
exile
might
and
end up
go.
doing that.
Hmm.
I don't like the idea of exiling Breach here, but my hand doesn't do anything.
Maybe you still got your Thassa's Oracle and your Consult in your deck.
I
There's
mean,
still
like,
like a-
obviously, like I think Twister is like a solid hit. If your
That's
hand
what I
just
was
does literally
hoping
nothing.
for. Yeah, like my hand is all red cards.
The Windfall's fine because I mean I have 7 cards, so either of those are fine. But getting rid of Breach is really painful.
I mean, when you don't have the Brain Freeze anymore, it's a little bit less painful, right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, still, just like you can tutor up the DOS Oracle console kind of stuff, and it works with the Wheel of Fortune, right?
Yeah.
exiling a lot of cards here.
You don't need
Yeah,
your
down to
deck.
45 cards in deck, you're halfway through.
Yeah.
You buy Force of Will.
All right, we found Windfall.
All right.
All right, is that good enough? All right, we're stopping there.
So as you can see, my hand was all red cards. Unless Drake
Okay.
Pyroblast me here.
Mine was too. How weird.
Yeah, I had a mental misstep and stuff.
I had Seething Song, Twin Cast, Dual Caster, Mage. Whatever. This hand's like objectively a lot better because it has lands.
Ew, what is this? Ew. My relatively bad hand is now much worse.
Okay.
There's a lot of cards I exiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of threw your deck away. I don't know what's up with that.
35 left.
No one's ever accused me of being intelligent.
Well, I'll accuse you right now. How dare you? Well, here's this.
So you can now cast the Berg.
Here's a burger.
Not Hornfowl.
Resolve.
Berg is the word.
All right. Here's one of these. Does
Uh-oh.
not make
Wow.
mana.
Not
I mean,
yet.
it kind of makes mana.
I should have auto yielded to that. My bad.
Yeah, it'll come around again, I'm
I
sure.
forgive you. Yeah. All right. Let's get rid of this thing.
Goodbye, Seaman Spirit Guide.
Have one of these.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting.
I'm letting one of your spells cost less. What's uh-oh? Come on.
I don't like it.
All right, make a red with this thing.
Wish I had more mana. That'd be nice.
Wait, I don't need to do that yet. We're gonna cast this. Ooh. Okay.
I'm going to cast the spell.
That's a pretty good spell right there, my friend.
Yay.
That interacts very well with the Helm of Awakening. That's a nice interaction right there.
I mean, it might
It's
not be
pretty
good enough,
nice.
though.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
I admit, I'm not a fan.
It might be good enough depending on what certain other players at this table have.
I ain't got it.
Huh. Okay.
Ooh, it resolved.
Yeah. Don't have a blast at the moment. Hopefully, can change
Ryan
that.
gets to draw a card. Wow.
All right. What do we have? 5 mana.
Just pass the turn. Classic. Wouldn't want to do anything else.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Who would do that? Okay. This one, and it costs 4. So let's just do that. Done.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yay!
Oh!
Ah, no!
Had SWAT backup. Oh boy.
That I did, my friend. Unfortunately, I can't swat a dress down. I thought about casting it just to make mana, and I'm now glad I did not.
Oh.
Casting
Yeah,
it
this
never-
is
We might be
terrifying.
dead.
Cast. You could be. No Birgi is kind of tough.
Yeah.
These on the stack like that.
I have this nice Pact of Negation that I can't quite cast.
I mean, you could cast it.
Yeah, but then I die, and that's kind of rude.
You could draw Ritual,
Yeah, you have rituals in your deck. Come on.
you coward.
I am a coward. I even drew the ritual.
Blockers.
Oh, come on.
Well, I would have
What's this?
pacted the Wheel of Fortune, so you know.
Well, my hand is horrible, so that's tough. Okay.
Yay!
Oh, passing?
Passing. That was like a really bad wheel
Passing in this economy.
in this very same economy.
Okay. And thanks to that helm, I can actually play a little magic now. Oh, actually, thanks to that helm, I can play a lot of magic now.
Have you
Oh,
considered
yeah.
playing
Helm's
Helm in your
pretty
deck?
bad to pass.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Oh no,
it
no,
is.
no.
Helm, please. Why do you do this? What does that card do? Oh, it makes 1/1s. That card's so good.
Got Lieutenant.
I think we might be dead here.
I agree. I think we're
Lieutenant? That was
Oh,
super
we'll see if
cute
we're
and
actually
much
dead. I don't know if we're actually going to be dead, but
I mean, yeah.
I don't think you guys are actually particularly close to dead, but I will make life as difficult as possible given what I have.
I'll block.
You can take little guys.
So this thing's a human, so it doesn't trigger it. So you'll get 2 triggers?
Yeah, it's 2 triggers, looks
Correct.
like, which is still kind of a lot.
Fog catcher.
There wasn't a whole lot of thought in that one, so I'm guessing it was literally the only creature.
Probably right.
It was definitely the only creature.
Magus.
Magus.
Not.
Oh,
Ooh.
that hurts.
Resolves.
And I'm not playing any Magic the Gathering.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
what's
my
attack?
Winds Rebuke is gone, so I think I'm down to 1 answer to the Magus. But we'll see.
What is happening? Am I blocking this?
Yeah, I think the blocking interface is a little bit weird, but that's a good thing because it usually doesn't come up that much.
What are you attacking?
Wow,
with?
Dre's
just
attacking everyone at me. Jeez.
the Monk.
No, the Winota's coming at me, and so is the Loyal Apprentice.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty awful.
be
'Cause it
fair,
looked
no.
like some other stuff was attacking me, and I was like, why can't I block it?
Yeah, and I even gave indestructible damage over there, so like, you know, shared the love. Oh right, this thing costs only 1.
Yeah. You're welcome, everybody. Oh, wait.
Hey! Aw.
Now
There goes my
only
turn.
he'll only I guess.
See,
no,
you
that's
should have
not
cast
true.
Pact Negation.
That's really weird that like you just click on the mock sign and it doesn't have like the prompt that comes up normally.
Well, I guess it's kind of funny because like the helm offsets the thorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally everything costs normal now.
I still can't cast anything.
Perfect.
I guess I can play my
Oh.
Rograkh.
Oh, look at you. You just don't even care about the moon anymore. You just got it all locked up over here.
Oh, those are red manas. I should plan this a little bit better, but
Threshold.
That's a lot of mana.
yeah,
That's
unfortunately
a
my
lot.
deck doesn't do as much as I wanted to do without Araumi in play at the moment. It's really odd.
Wheels.
5 mana.
Oh, it's 4 mana. Because of the helm.
We'll add Nauseam. Oh, this thing. With that thing for the moment.
Yeah, I just need some blockers, you know? That's a kind of an army over there.
Yeah, I mean, you still got the Seeker in the yard. That's a
Well,
little.
I don't know what you're talking
Voidwalker
about.
is a shadow creature, so it actually doesn't really block anything.
You know, that's a good point. I hadn't considered that.
So this costs 3. That is the only thing I'm allowed to do.
Brian's salivating over jamming a basic into his deck at this point.
You know, I did mention it to you, but like earlier this week, and I was talked out of it.
It's normally really bad. This is the most moons I've seen in a pod basically ever.
That's rude.
And I can't pay.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, how much do I
Well, the
dislike
Phyrexian Tower
Alex?
can't sacrifice. So.
I mean,
Oh.
I don't know if Drake over there also has a win wrapped up, but I think that we would have died last turn if he had it, so.
I do
But
not. Have...
we also might just be fiddling over things when I never get another draw step, so.
That's also very possible. I mean, like, my hand does nothing. Because, yeah, like, I promise I would have won with 5 mana and a helm and a runaway Steamkin, but I have to draw steps to some goodness.
Yeah, and the Voidwalker isn't active yet, which is very sad.
Yeah.
If we wanted to, like, double removal spell some stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, I won't lie. I'm kind of thinking about basic lands right now.
I can't imagine why that would be.
I think Mountain Swamp is your first one, and then maybe island.
Really? I would have thought island and then swamp.
You want island just because you want to cast Chain of Vapor on the moon effect.
Oh, that's
and unlock
true.
it.
Yeah.
Or Windsor Rebuke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always want island because it gets all things. Plus, you have assassin's trophies that get you a basic. Usually, like the first one's really, really good. Huh.
All the reading
So
I did, everyone was like, basics are for chumps, don't play it.
They're usually pretty bad. Just because like your deck usually has way too few lands to begin with, because people don't respect like the land counts you need. I mean, I'm one to talk. Like I just kept these like 0 land hands in these pods that we've played, but I need to think about how I'm attacking, because I'm going to get beat up by a lot of Winota garbage over there. All right. I think this just has to go up Bryant. There's any cards left in this deck already anyway.
What? Why does it have to go at me? I guess that
You're right, it does.
it could go at Dre.
I think you actually like let the rag event hit you so that like maybe we end up with something that can deal with them at Winota.
I want to hold priority here. Cool, yeah.
I don't have anything that answers Winota.
Well, I want to make sure it hits, and to do that, I have to do this.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Why?
I want to hit you with a Ragavan, and I also don't want you to win on your next turn. So if I'm going to do it anyway,
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I might not have blocked, you know?
Call?
I don't actually think I would have blocked. I think I want you to find something that answers the stuff over there.
Yeah, I need to find that. That's on the list.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, what do you steal from my deck?
Please. Come on, Ragavan, something cracked. Show the world you're busted in cEDH.
Here's snow-covered island.
I can't tell what it exiled.
Scalding Tarn.
Scalding Tarn, yeah. Yeah, it's basically snow-covered island.
Yeah, it's similar in a lot of ways. Okay, well, that's bad. All right, whatever. Pick up my Ragavan.
Oh.
All right, now how much does Winota kill all of us?
Probably a very lot. I'm not loving my odds.
All right, Winota, let's do this thing. Give me something.
I'm going to be the only sucker at this table without a game win.
Yeah, imagine not winning a game in your own video.
Yeah, embarrassing. Would never be me.
I mean, I think Bryant and I have published some O5s before.
Yeah.
I actually do have an 05, I think, published on my YouTube channel as well.
You know, it almost. Oh, that's a lot of.
That's
a lot of mana.
that's powerful.
That's decent. I mean, it's fine. You know, I wouldn't say it's, you know.
I mean, if you're
I'm
into
so
winning,
surprised.
it's fine.
Yeah, like Dockside is one of those cards that just scales so well in multiplayer. That's like kind of crazy that never caught on in like Vintage or Legacy, but you know, just doesn't quite get there in those formats.
Yeah, whereas it's arguably one of the best cards in this format.
Yeah, I think it's top 2-ish, probably.
I think Breach is better and Thoracle is better for sure. Oh.
Oh, we might just be
I have
Kiki.
Grand Abolisher. I'm gonna Mog Catcher to go get Kikijiki.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's a kill.
That does it.
Good games.
Yeah, good
Wait, do you
games,
have enough mana
guys.
for that? What is it, like 3 to activate? Yeah, it only costs 4. Yep, you're right.
Treasures. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right, so that is all 4 games we'll be playing. Thanks, guys, for coming out and doing this with me. I do appreciate it. This was a lot of fun despite getting my butt kicked.
I had a lot of fun as well.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was definitely a lot of things learned, like a format that I've got basically 0 experience with. That was kind of a blast.
Yeah. I'd like to do this again.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it was great. So
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.